In this video, I'm exploring a new product called Findr. I found this product on ProductHunt. It was number one product on the day of its launch and number one product on the week of its launch. So let's check it out. I'm on the website of Findr. It's called usefinder.com, and I can see that they have the headline as Unlock Infinite Memory with your AI second brain. And so it's a one platform to organize, search, and utilize information scattered across apps. It looks like in the spectrum of productivity tools. So let's check it out. On this landing page, as I scroll down, they have got some sort of screenshot and it shares, okay, there is everything, collections, pages, okay. Trusted by researchers, fine. Gateway to infinite memory, okay. Your notes, thoughts, files, and apps all in one place at last, okay. So AI for instant answers and chat, visualize, organize your knowledge, lightning fast topic search. As I'm scrolling down, here's what I feel as important part. Either this should have been a video or some way of interactive element here to be present. So then it would have made a big impact on how this product is portrayed. The second thing is the use cases are all the way down here. Typically, when you have a product which is in this segment, you want to showcase who it is for. The landing page looks well designed. They do have a lot of information density. You do feel like you have to spend some time reading things. For example, if I'm on this feature section, I have to read through a lot of text. Instead, the image could be slightly bigger and give me some visual aid here. And they have features like AI for instant answers and chat, visually organize your knowledge, okay, lightning fast topic. So it looks like a good promising product at the moment, but we never know. I want to check the pricing section. They do have a free plan, so it's free forever, unlimited AI searches, but I think the limitation comes when it comes to unified app searches. I do not know what is unified app. 10 web searches, clear enough, and you have 5 file uploads. I will definitely start with the free plan because right now I'm trying to explore. They also have a lifetime plan. Now, this lifetime plan is coming back in trend. A lot of products are trying to give you a lifetime offer. You pay once and that's forever. 20 to 30 years back, lifetime payment was the way to buy software. You paid once and you got it, just like physical products. And I think that trend is also coming back because subscriptions is kind of exhausting after a point, and we've started to notice that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign up and let's see their experience. So as soon as you sign up, you come on this page, and on this page is where they ask you to upload memories, add memories to your second brain. So you could right away start with something, and at the very bottom, they have an option to go next, and they have some recommendations here how to build a second brain. Okay. So in that case, what I could do is let's go ahead and add this link, which is add. And all right. So as I'm adding from the recommendations here, it gets updated on the right hand side. So let's go ahead and also do a video. I'm going to click on all the add options there. This is actually a good product design where you have an option to choose from instead of thinking blank. Now, let's imagine they did not have any recommendations at all. They would have to explain what this add links, take notes will do. And also, they would have to make it much more visual and easy to understand for the user. It takes a little bit time to get through this recommendation section, but once you get a hang of it, I think it becomes clear. So I'm going to click on save and continue. I do have an option to connect my favorite apps right now, but I'm going to skip that for now because they have an option to skip, so why not? So now I'm welcomed in this dashboard. Let's call it a dashboard. It's a home screen where I have a chat-like interface. When you see a second brain kind of promise and one stop for everything, I visualize more like a canvas style product. I did not actually expect it to be a chat interface right up front. So that's like the main screen right now. And it asks me to start searching with AI. Now, remember, I have only added few things now, so I don't know if I want to search now. I want to get to creating part and creating my board or something that will happen as a part of the natural progression. So I'm not in the search mode yet, but let's figure this out. So it says, good evening, Maria. Okay. And then I have my memories here. It's an interesting design choice, which is to highlight this part first. But then as you scroll down, this is what I actually expected because this was my screenshot reference from the landing page. So here I have my memories and everything is in here. I also have collections. Okay. Pages, canvas, mind map. Brilliant. I think so far, from a design point of view, it's Neat, it's clean. It is tiny text, but for a person like me, I like a slightly bigger text, but it's still legible. You can still read through. That's not an issue. And I can see that all the links that I added just came here, and I could create a collection of everything. Let's see what we can do from here. I can search through the memories. I can create pages. Let's see what this canvas does. So let's talk about Indian spices. Let's say I want to create a blog on Indian spices, and I'll create this canvas. Okay, so my canvas is created successfully. I do not know what will happen next. Okay, so I have to create, um, let's say I add some images here. I'm just using random images for now, just to see the capabilities, and I'm adding Indian spices. Okay. At this point, I think Canvas is more like an open-ended tool. So I don't know if this is their core product, but this kind of feature I do get in other products already. So unlimited canvas is there in FigJam, you have it in Miro. These kind of tools already do this. So I'm going to go back to home and go to, this is the left navigation panel, which is interesting. They have memories, integrations, chat history, and everything else. Okay, so let's go to memories and let's start with what they have done, which is a collection, right? So how this product works is one collection here. Let's say I want to create another collection and let's call it payment methods. So let's assume I'm a writer trying to do a research on payment methods. What would it be? So create that. Now I can access this collection. I can go here. Okay. I can answer questions based on the memories in this collection. How can I help you? But I do not have any memories here. So I would need to add the memories first. So I recently wrote an article on digital payment methods in India. I'm trying to use the content from there and make a note over here, Indian payment methods. So I added a page which is Indian payment methods and I added to this memory wall. Interesting. So I like this UI a lot more than I initially expected. Only one note I have here is the modal on top of the background. The background is way too blurred out. It almost feels disconnected. So the blurring is fine, but now I feel like I'm in a completely different experience. And if I come back to this UI, I don't know if I'll be able to connect. So maybe that disconnect can be reduced a little bit. And let's also add some random links as well. So let's say I am on searching for digital payments. Let's put some link randomly. I'll add a link here and done. So now we have got a content piece, which is the direct note, and a link here as well. And we have added basically two memories so far. So also you can add some files. So let's try and search for some images related to payments and upload them. I added a test image which has the image of all the logos from the payment gateways in India. And now this is part of my memory. I don't want to do anything related to app integrations. I don't know what that actually does. So let's go ahead and save memory. Great. So now we have an image, we have a blog, and we have some page linked to another blog. And this is where we can start using the power of this tool, in my opinion, right? So let's say I want to ask how many payment methods are there in India? They should be able to give me a count because the idea is I collected everything. I just need to know a count or an approximate answer closer to what that count is. So while this is not giving me the exact count, I think it's giving me the list of all the payment methods right now. And it also is giving me the reference from where from where they got it. And they have similar questions. How is the adoption? How do payment methods compare? Okay, let's see what it does with the image. Let's ask, can you name few payment gateways? I'm expecting it to refer to that image and give me some information there, because the payment methods and payment gateways are slightly different. For example, cards and UPI and digital wallets are payment methods, whereas Razorpay and Stripe kind of products are payment gateways. So let's see if they can identify. It does. So it tells me these are the popular payment gateways. What we do not know whether it referred only to an image or did an additional search somewhere. I find this quite fascinating, honestly, because I have tried products in the past which try to pose themselves as second brains, and this is exactly the kind of a process a writer goes through or a researcher goes through. You have tons of research material, but it's difficult to access that research material and make sense of it. If you know what I mean, you will understand the true value of this product. What I do believe that this product can do better is, instead of making it too verbose, try to condense it and summarize it as short as possible. Because the whole idea is that I do not want to read through everything. I just want a gist and summary of it. And that's where I'm trying to just ask like pointed questions. How many payment gateways? Give me the count and then give me the explanation if I want to see it. All right, so far this is pretty nice. I also can have an option to search the web. So this was interesting. And if I go back to home now, if I start searching, is NEFT a popular payment method in India? And I say enter, I'm not sure what to expect. I'm just going to ask a question. So I don't know if it's going to go to the web, just access my memories and then answer this question. But what I see as an application here is, if you have work related data and then you have a lot of research data on your personal life or anything like that, you create different collections and then you go and access that memory by asking questions to it. It's still working. It's taking too long. I don't think I can continue with this chat anymore. I'm not able to get to a result point here. So maybe it's a bug or it is some sort of connectivity issue. But I'm still accessing it and it does not really work. So I'm going to skip that and I'll come back to this memory section here. And now this collections would make much more sense now that I've used it once. And everything comes over here as my second brain. I want to actually try one more use case probably sometime later. When we do product discovery as product managers, a lot of times we are simply collecting a lot of research data. And then based on that research data, we have to make certain inferences and then create a one-page document. So if that was the use case, how I would use it is create a collection. And let's say I want to do feature 1, discovery. And for this feature 1, what all do I need as my memory? For example, if I read a news article, if I read a blog post, if I read an internal document, if I read someone's note, a tweet, a LinkedIn post, all of this could serve as my research material and it can go as a memory here. And once that memory has been created, I can go and start asking questions. It's basically trying to access your memory, but in a much more concrete way. So I can totally see the application of it. I'll be honest, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting a lot from this tool because I have seen a lot of tools promising the same things. Everything in one place, manage everything, and it just ends up to be just a clutter and it doesn't really serve any purpose. But for the first time, I felt like there could be a use case that I could use it for. Now, I write occasionally and I'm trying to see if I can use it for my next blog post where I do a lot of research and how this would really work. I find this product interesting. I think you should check it out too. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.